Anurag, there are several exhibitors who are complaining about the fact that directors and producers are going and releasing their films on OTT platforms. What is your take on it?
I think, it's like everybody has to look out for themselves. I think the theaters need movies to survive. Movies also need a platform to survive. The filmmakers have made the film, but when the lockdown will get over and cinemas will open, there'll be such a bottleneck of movies coming out that it will be very difficult for smaller movies that will get in. So when the distributors and exhibitors react to that, they reacted to Gulabo Sitabo deciding to come on Amazon, or they reacted to Akshay Kumar's film wanting to come on Amazon. They did not react to Bumfar coming on Z. They did not react to smaller films. It didn't matter to them. So I'm saying that's also very selfish. Everybody is basically only interested in money and their own selfish attitude. I have struggled all my life to find exhibition. Like I made a film about UP called Mukkabaz, which had not more than 6 to 7 screens in whole of Uttar Pradesh. Because since I was making it and it was an unknown actor, it was looked at as an art house movie, and the release was very controlled. And somebody decides this is controlled release. But a filmmaker has immediate things to take care of, and there's a reason why they decide. There's some people who can hold back and hold on to a film for a longer time because this industry still works on the basis of who's the star in it. And exhibitors' reaction is also to the same thing. I have had not a single phone call calling us about saying, why are you guys putting out Bumfar on Z or Ghoom Ketu on Z? I never got a single call saying that. So it's a very, very skewed reaction, and I wouldn't pay any attention to it. Exhibitors are now re-looking at it. We have had sessions where they're talking about, no, we have been unfair and we want to give the same kind of space that your films deserve. But so far, it's been 1 or 2 conversations. Let's see. Because I think the moment the lockdown will lift, we'll go back to the same herd mentality of bigger star, bigger the release. You'll have a big film coming out. They'll occupy 4 out of 5 screens in a multiplex. And one screen will be like 6 films struggling to get 1 show each. So it will be the same thing. So I wouldn't have any sympathy for them.
Okay, and how do you think you're gonna shoot an intimate scene after this lockdown? Like, and not even an intimate scene, any scene where 2 people are coming too close to each other. It can be an action sequence, it can be a romantic scene. With all the guidelines, how you think as a filmmaker you're gonna do that?
I don't think I'm gonna shoot till I am absolutely sure that people can stop maintaining social distance. I'm saying even if they lift the lockdown or lift the restrictions, because I genuinely think a lot of thing is being underreported, and a lot of crisis that's happening outside is not really looked into the eye. And safety for me is very important. Safety of the team members and crew members. And we were shooting until one day before the lockdown, and at that time I did not know the seriousness of the pandemic. After that, when the lockdown happened, and I have started seeing things like, sometimes you start seeing things. The very first reaction on the day of the lockdown, which is still on my Twitter, is what about the migrants? Which was on the 23rd or 24th of March. I tweeted about it. What about the migrants who are going to walk home? So I'm saying there's a lot of impulsive decisions being taken out of pressure, which is coming from people, from desperation, from also economic pressure, some kind of a pressure of, there's some people who are pressurized into going out on the street, and because they have to make a living for themselves, and they will be out there, and you can't complain about it. But I would not, if I can, I will not want to put anybody else at risk. I don't think that I'm gonna start shooting unless I'm sure that we have things in place and people are safe. And just for my own selfish reason of wanting to finish a movie or shooting a movie, I will not put people at risk. So intimate scenes का तो बात ही नहीं आती.